Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. I think it's time to really do some real talk about XRP here at the moment. This is not anything to get more views or to spread fear, but we really need to have a chat about XRP. I want to start the video with playing a snippet from the video of the 2nd of December. Did that a few times now for different cryptos and had a lot of positive feedback. People wanted me to just show again, what the original forecast was, and then if it was reached or not. So for XRP, I thought it's quite interesting to show that as well. And it just shows, I think it motivates people to deal with TA and to learn a little bit more if they see that the forecasts actually work out. So I'll play that snippet and then we go into the XRP TA. That we are still in the correction. Yeah, so from here we go down all the way down to the low. That is the 0.618 fib level anyway, the golden ratio, the most important fib level, and we go down there. Then we move up to the wave B. That is the wave B, and then that would assume that we come down lower in a wave C. Now, when in a wave C, you have to come down lower than wave A. And if we assume this was wave A and we hit the 0.618 fib level, then we have to assume that in the next wave C, we at least get to the next fib level down. So the 0.786 at around 70 cents. Yes, that's... So this is between 50, that target area here. That sounds shocking, defined. But I think that is down to... You see it here, the target area that was defined was between 50 and 70 cents. I think I adjusted that slightly going forward. That is what you have to do. If you see price moves are changing a little bit, you have to change the target areas, and that is why it is so important to regular update these TAs as well. So the target area at the moment is located even lower. So I moved it even lower. We can take a look at this here on the 4-day chart. And you can see that the target area is now currently sitting between 38 and 56 cents. Okay, so this is quite low already. And I want to really do a bit of real talk here in this video to really show you where we are for XRP Ripple and why why it's not looking good. So take those wave counts out, and I think I will just take you through the wave count here for XRP. Move that out here. Okay, so what my wave count for this scenario has been obviously that we come into this target area, and from here we are going to start to move up. Yeah, so take the target area out as well, and that we then start to move up, as my expectation is for Bitcoin, for many altcoins. The problem is that XRP has come down now really low. So overall, my assumption has been that obviously we have seen the low here at around 11 cents in March 22. We then formed here a first wave. This was the first wave of a new impulse. That is at least how I have counted it. Then this here is consequently the wave 2. Now I then have to come to the conclusion that the next spike here was also a wave 1. Yeah, it's just have to come to that same to that conclusion. 1, 2. Yeah, so basically you don't always get the 3 obviously after wave 2, because depending on how the price is moving, we came down too far here. So you have another wave 1, 2, which then in the further progress will need another wave 3 and 4, which means there has to be quite a bit of performance on the upside. Yeah, so it's quite a bullish scenario. Then what we have to assume, because we came down here too low again, that again this was also a wave 1, and again I take another color for that, another wave 1, and that we then came down here. I think this is the low. Oh no, this is the AB. Just think, yeah, this would be the wave 2, and that we then here had another wave 1, 2. So a lot of these wave 1, 2 setups, and again, it's just important for anyone who's familiar with Elliott Waves, or who understands, maybe from some of my explanations in previous videos. But what it means, the more of these 1, 2 setups you have, the more bullish the scenario actually is, because you're basically charging the chart, because all of these 1, 2s also need a wave 3, 4, 5 to close it off. Yeah, so this was looking quite good so far. The problem is that we've got here this important level, which is the 50-cent level. Let me explain. So assuming, well, based on that assumption here on that chart, we then also had here another 1-2. And the problem is if you get too many 1-2s, it's getting unrealistic. Yeah, you don't get normally that much charged up. 1-2. Okay, so this means you have 1, 2, 3, 4 1-2 setups, still possible. The problem is that you are basically in this scenario not allowed to drop below the level here, which is here, this one, which is the 56 cent level. That obviously, well, actually you have here another wave 1-2, which you've already crossed below. So that has already been invalidated. So I have to assume that we now get to the next level, which is this one here, which is the 55 cent level. So 1-2, then after this, which was basically the target area, the price would have had to start and move up in another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get out of this, but it didn't. Yeah, and the problem is now we've invalidated this smaller 1-2 setup. You're now going to come down to 55, 56 cents, which if we drop below that, that will also be broken. Yeah, obviously. Then you take that 1-2 out. So let me take that out. 1-2. So this is not a wave 1-2 anymore because you're coming down lower, which then has to, in which scenario I then have to assume that this would be the larger wave 2. Sorry if it gets a bit complex, but I just have to explain it that way for anybody who is really interested. And then we have basically here another opportunity to hold support around here, the 48 cent level. It's basically the last chance that we have. Yeah, if we lose it, then you're going to go down probably to around, that's probably here the last opportunity that you have, 36 cents. That will be the next one. So again, there are support levels along the way, but it's then starting to get unrealistic. So let me just briefly summarize, just for anybody who's not really interested in the Elliott Waves. But if you drop below 55, next target would be 48 cents, and then we've got 36. The problem now comes when you lose 36 cents, because the problem then gets, I then have to go again to the high level wave count. And I mean, it's all possible still to hold that, yeah. But the big problem that I have on the chart here is that we had this massive all-time high back in 2018. That's a massive all-time high. And since then, the big problem, I think IOTA has a similar problem, that in the last bull run here, we didn't make a new all-time high. So what does that mean? That means that, yes, while this is possible from a chart point of view, yes, we could have a last chance basically to find really support here at 36 cents. But if we lose it, then another scenario gets really, really likely. That has also to do with the Fibonacci retracements, because let's say we drop below 36 cents. Then I basically have to assume that this here is a yes 1-2, 3, or no 1-2, 1-2, and another 1-2, yes, but I would then have to take here the Fibonacci levels. And again, if we then drop below that 37, 36 cent level, then we will drop below that 88.7% Fib level, and that is quite unrealistic, that it is then still a wave 1-2. Then it gets more likely that we actually have a corrective pattern, and we can count this obviously as a corrective pattern where we had a wave 1 here at the peak of the 2018 bull run. The wave 2 was then here March 2020. No, the wave 2 might still be ongoing, because this would have been the wave A. Yeah, this would have had to be the wave A. Then this here is the wave B. Let me just show you. Where we come down in a wave A, move up in a wave B, coming down in a wave C, which ideally sits lower than the wave A. The wave A low was here at 11 cents, meaning that we could see here in a bearish scenario a price below 11 cents. Just to really explain that potential outlook here, meaning that if we really drop below that 37 cent level, we could really see that. That risk does not exist with all coins, absolutely not. This is quite specific here to XRP. IOTA as well. The problem is that these coins in 2021 didn't make a new all-time high. There might be a few other ones. I will need to look at them. But in this scenario here, and again, quite specifically, we still have a last chance to 37 cents to hold that. If it goes below that, we are getting more likely than not prices below 11 cents. And again, it's never guaranteed. It's never guaranteed, but I have to make you aware of these possibilities the same way that I made you aware at around $1 that we are probably going to see the 50 to 70 cent level. Yeah. And again, at the time, everybody was like, no, you can't, it's not realistic. Yeah. The problem is you don't see these things here before. You have to assume that you are bullish. Yeah. Because it looked like an impulse and it could still be one, but I also want to make you aware of the more bearish alternative. And honestly, I don't want to scare anyone, but it's just what I see in the chart, and I don't want to not tell you, and then when we drop below 37 cents, suddenly unpack that scenario. That just means for me that I'm extremely careful with XRP, that there are other coins that I have more trust in at the moment than XRP, because it is coming scarily low to those support levels here. At the moment, yeah, we can still hold it, but how realistic really is that we will hold 55 cents if Bitcoin really does another correction down? Yeah, so from that point of view, we are here currently at 60 cents, and really to really reach that 37, all we need to do is to break the 48 cents, which is not far away. That is really only from where we currently are, only like a 20%. So if we lose it, we're going to get down to 37, and that really is the last chance, in my opinion. Yeah, that's the last chance, where below that level it then gets much more likely that we actually will see prices below 11 cents. So, and you know, is XRP going to recover from it? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know. It's hopefully, yeah. But with these low prices, if you go down that low, it will take time. It will really take time. So that's unfortunately as it is, yeah. And for now, I'm gonna be extremely careful. For now, we are holding here an ascending trend line still, so that is looking okay. Yeah, it's looking okay. You can even draw a bit of a triangle here into the chart, but again, will that protect XRP? I don't know. Yeah, we just need to make sure we hold. Ideally, we hold the 56 cent level, ideally, and then below that, 48, 37. We need to hold these to the upside to really get going, and there is still a chance it does it. But I won't really have any trust in any uptrend until, first of all, we break above 91 cents. But really, we need to move above $1.02. That's what we need to move above. And only then we have another chance to move higher. Ideally, you want to get above 143 to get back into an uptrend, because this was then again 1, 2, A, B, C. And possibly here like a running flat. But message here is that it is getting a bit tough for XRP. It's getting a bit tough. It dropped a little bit too much, and it hasn't really started moving a lot. And the big problem that we have in the chart, the big situation that we have, is that it just didn't make a new all-time high in 2021. And now, in addition that the price is coming down so low again, and now invalidated another 1-2 pattern, which was this one here, where it really could have started out here with this wave 1, the wave 2 here. Now we made a new lower low. Not good. Yeah. Now I have to assume we're also going to come down to 55, and then we would invalidate this potential low, yeah, or uptrend, yeah. We've anyway already come down too low nearly, and then I have to assume we also get to 48. And is this then going to hold? It would be a miracle, honestly. So that's just what I see here in the chart for XRP, and I always tell you as it is, right? There's no reason to. I know a lot of people still talk about $100 XRP, and you know, maybe we'll have it one day, but for now I only see correction here. I only see correction. I mean, I had my buy orders. I still have my buy orders placed, and they have triggered. I'm not going to sell anything, because these questions always come up. I'm not going to sell anything now. If I wanted to sell, I should have sold already at 140, which I didn't. So I'm actually buying in. I have bought in XRP, and I'm happy with it. But I also know that, like with any investment, especially in crypto, there is a risk. So therefore, risk management comes into play. My personal risk management is not to invest too much, so I limit my overall exposure to smaller cap cryptos, and XRP for me is one of the more risky ones, with the SEC case still going on, more fundamental size, even though I think XRP has a bright future. But from a chart point of view, and that is what we do here, what we look at here, this is getting a bit critical. Yeah, and we have seen this play out now across various cryptos where we had a lot of bullish news and still prices have dropped. So yeah, this is just all right. This is my message about XRP here. I'll keep you updated certainly about XRP. And yeah, I think my primary expectation is that we actually go down to at least the 48-cent level and possibly 37, and then I hope that we're gonna hold it. All right, that's my view on XRP. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out my channel membership. Would be great to have you on board. And also, if you really like the content, maybe check out the trading course I'm currently publishing on my website. I publish one video a week. It's a one-off charge for the course. It's a video course, and you can watch it at your own pace, you know, at your own convenience. As I said, I publish one chapter per week. There will be 15 chapters. 2 chapters are already out there now. And next week I'm going to work on the 3rd one. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.